Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and today's class title is Kang-out. Let's move on to language focus. 1번. A minor scuffle between two of Korea's top soccer stars may have some pretty serious consequences for one of them, namely Kang-in. So we're highlighting namely at the moment. So we use namely to specify the person or thing that has been described. So namely is 쭉 or 다시 말해. Like, example. We spent a week in the place known as the Hawaii of Korea, namely 제주도. So 우리는 한국의 하와이로 알려진 그곳 쭉 제주도에서 한 주를 보냈다. Okay. Or today we learned about the creator of the Korean alphabet, namely King Sejong. So 오늘 우리는 한글을 창제가자 쭉 세종대왕에 대해 배웠다. So yes, namely, just in case I wasn't good with the pronunciation, 쭉 or 다시 말해. Okay. Simple. Let's go on to 2번 now. 2번. Some took offense to this, or at this, as did some of the older members of the team. Okay. Now we're going to use as with auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are the do verb, 하다, have verb, 있다, be verb, 이다, and will, 하다 or 할까. So to express sameness. So, how can I explain this to you? So, as 조동사, 무엇과 마찬가지로. Okay? So, do, have, be, will. So, the first example is, I worked late on Friday, as did the other members of my team. 저는 저희 팀원들과 마찬가지로 금요일 날 야근을 했습니다. Okay. So, as did my team. Or as did the other members of my team. April is a great month to visit Japan, as is October. 4월은 10월과 마찬가지로 일본을 방문하기 좋은 시기다. So the 2 months, April and October, are great months to visit Japan. Alright, now let's move on to the language focus quiz. Okay, I would love to talk to my favorite celebrity, namely, Okay, so if we scroll back up here, namely, 쭉 다시 말해. So, like I said, we spent a week in the place known as the Hawaii of Korea, namely 제주도. 우리는 한국의 하와이로 알려진 그곳 쭉 제주도에서 한 주를 보냈다. I would love to talk to my favorite celebrity, namely Freddie Mercury, but he's dead, so I would have liked to have talked to my favorite celebrity, namely Freddie Mercury. 내가 가장 좋아하는 연예인 쭉 프레디 머큐리랑 대화하고 싶다. But yes, like I said, he's passed away. 2번. I remember visiting the best in Korea, namely I remember visiting the best food market in Korea, namely 광장 Market. 한국에서 가장 좋은 전통시장, 다시 말해 광장시장 방문을 추천드립니다. So I recommend visiting the best food market. which is 관장 market. So 3번, I recently, as did, Remember when we said as, do, as, have, as, be, as, will. So as 조동사 무엇과 마찬가지로. I worked late on Friday. I worked late on Friday. As did the other members of my team. 저는 저희 팀원들과 마찬가지로 금요일 날 야근을 했습니다. So, I recently, as did, I recently, let's say, got my hair cut, as did my wife. So, 나는 우리 와이프랑 마찬가지로 최근에 머리를 잘랐다. So, both my wife and I got haircuts. 4번, is popular, as is, Blackpink is a popular K-pop band, as is Twice. So, Blackpink은 Twice랑 마찬가지로 인기 있는 K-pop band. So both Blackpink and Twice are very popular K-pop bands. Alright, now let's move on to the further discussion. 1번. Some people feel that Korea's junior-senior relationships are unfair or too strict. What is your opinion? 한국의 선배 관계는 불공평하거나 엄격하다는 의견들이 있습니다. 당신은 어떻게 생각하세요? Maybe I'll sound like a 꼰대 if I say this, but I do think that within teams there should be your senior players and your junior players, because junior players are very naive, and not all junior players, but many junior players are naive, and they do need somebody to look up to and understand that especially in professional football or professional sports, that this is an opportunity that you should not try and waste. Many people out there want to be professional players, and I think that certain younger players think that it's that they're too good for the rest of the players, and that's very immature. So I do believe that seniors shouldn't be bullying the younger players, but they should be at least guiding them in a way to help the younger players become more mature. 2번. Do you think that this incident affected the South Korea's team's Asian Cup performance? Explain. 축구 국가대표 탁구 게이트 사건이 이번 아시안컵 성적에 영향을 미쳤다고 생각하세요? 이유가 뭘까요? Well, everyone blamed Jürgen Klinsmann for the situation, so I don't think this affected the Asian Cup performance. I just don't think the team played well that night. Maybe they thought they were better than Jordan and they weren't concentrating too much on the game. I don't think personally that this incident was the reason why they lost, and I honestly don't think that Jürgen Klinsmann was the reason why they lost. I just think maybe they underestimated the team of Jordan, and that's why they lost. Because Korea was supposed to be favorites. When Japan was knocked out of the Asian Cup, everyone looked at Korea as the possible winners of this Asian Cup. They already predicted that Korea was going to win. But I think Korea also maybe thought of it that way and kind of thought that like Jordan would be an easy team to beat. But they underestimated them and they paid the price, and now we have to wait even longer to get a Asian Cup win because we haven't won since 1951, I believe. Anyway, that wraps it up for today's class, and I'll see you on the next class.
Scuffle. scuffle,
Rub somebody the wrong way.
rub somebody the wrong way,
Knock it off.
knock it off,
Talk back.
talk back,
Take a swing at somebody.
take a swing at somebody,
Escalate.
escalate.